Hello. Thank you for that. I've never had that coming into a room before. Usually what I get is, what are you doing here? And that's just my housemates. Very happy to be here. I'm very happy to be specifically here because backstage smells of cut plice, Prowman's, BO and Pepto-Bismol. Let's get started. Move that out of the way. So good evening, I am Pixels Green. I am tonight's token transgender lesbian comedian. Thank you very much. It's 2 diversity boxes ticked in 1. That is efficiency. And multitasking. I don't know if you've heard the rumour. There's 3 things you get with being transgender. First of all, you get to pick your own name. Go big or go home. Pixels Green. Second of all, because of the way estrogen works and body fat redistributes, you do put on a lot of weight. And that is my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Cider had no effect. Third thing you get is a 70% increased chance of being sexually assaulted in an Uber. Which didn't sit well with my Uber driver over here when I explained it to him. A chill descended in the back of the cab, which was a bit of a godsend because he could have killed a dog back there. And he thought about it for a bit and he said, well, through the wing mirror, look on the bright side, love, with you it's probably closer to 40%. And a bonus effect you get kids looking at you like this. Parents shuffling away, come away, come away. As if they glance for too long, they're going to burst into a few bars of I am what I am. I've got you, little child. And also you get asked the weirdest questions. Questions like, when did you decide you wanted to be a girl? Decide? Huh? It's like, I was tooling around one day with a kind of, ironic, blokey wit, Yeah, keeping a cynical distance from anything emotional. Yeah, Dave, tits, football. Marvellous. This is the life. And then one day, I simply forgot to douse myself in dangerously high levels of links and found myself flicking through That's Life magazine with a glass of peach Prosecco. All right, I am kind of addicted to That's Life magazine, just the cover. I only go as deep as the cover. You go into Tesco, just a woman grinning next to the most horrific rape stories you've ever heard. And one of them said, I cured my depression by being grateful. You go to the doctor, have you got anything for depression? No. You got anything for your fucking attitude problem? School was a roller coaster of alienation for me. Didn't fit in anywhere. I was a bad boy. I was a really dreadful boy. I don't know if you've been on a roller coaster of alienation. It's just like flat track, and everybody's squeezed in. I don't belong here. It's like being on Virgin East Coast for 5 years. This is in Dewsbury as well. Dewsbury. I don't know if you know anybody from Dewsbury. Oh, bless you. Come November in Dewsbury, the Jack Fulton's truck comes rolling over the moors, and everybody's like, the holidays are coming, holidays are coming, holidays are coming. Yeah, did you like that? Yeah, let's have a good old laugh at poor people, shall we? They don't need it. They don't need it, poor people, increasingly in their difficult economic situation. They've got other things on their mind. Like buying potato waffles because they're chip butties you can do in the toaster. And Frey Bentos pies. Frey Bentos pies. If meat is murder, a Frey Bentos pie is an inner city stabbing over a gram of ketamine. Recently single, in case that's not blatantly obvious. I don't know if the last thing counts a relationship. It lasted maybe 4 hours. Over trading standards, that ended. She came in, I was cooking a vegetable boona. And she's like, you went to spy school. Spy school? Do you work for MI5? Do you have a license to kill? And I'm like, oh, hello. Finished cooking the curry, put it down and said, look, I was very clear. I went to spice school. That was our favourite joke at spy school, though. Everybody coming into the classroom like this. Down, 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 down. Oh, everybody settled down. We're doing turmeric tonight. Anyway, I better wrap it up there, because stand here chatting for hours. Probably would start going on about my cataracts and varicose veins in a minute. But you've been very tolerant. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you. Good night.